Good morning, SMF Street Traders. It's pre-market update. We've been talking about it, but now we're going to make it official with you. So that way you'll have your record, and that way you'll have your videos each morning in pre-market and what we're going to be doing. One of the things that we have going on right now, SMF MMTs, is there was some news on selected stem cell related names trading higher. And what I want you to know is that the U.S. court overturned the ban on stem cell research funding. Now, we will be giving you updates later on as to what this means over time. And for those who don't understand these names and what they actually do in the medical community, and actually, I think that stem cells is the wave of the new future. Because if they end up doing, and I think what will end up happening is, in a couple of these names is that the ones that survive here, like GERN, they can do their stem cell trials outside of the U.S. And when they start working over there, then the U.S. is going to have to say, once again, they're going to fall behind. So it's going to be a very interesting subject moving forward. But there could be some great big opportunities right here. And then I'm going to do the spider chart separate in the next video. There's a couple of other things that I would like to talk about outside of that is the Asian markets. You can see that the Hang Seng closed plus 1.2%. Materials surged there 4.4%. So you want to know what was going on over there. In China, in the Shanghai Composite, it settled and changed. As gains, and here's something that we have talked about in our other videos, is that I'm going to be looking in the energy sector here, because we talked about it a week ago on a weekend training session, and you can see the bright spot was that energy once again. This was their healthcare was down over there and whatnot. In India, well, there wasn't a lot there, as materials, telecom, and consumer staples all lost more than 2%. Well, you know, India's largest telecom provider. So basically, that's what was going on there. The other thing in pre-market that we were looking at was a couple of upgrades today. We've had a lot of news in the biotech sector. BioCrest was upgraded right here. You can see that, BCRX. That was an upgrade. You can see that ALXN, the target to 75 from 66, that's another upgrade. Firm says the pivotal HUS data in 4Q10 has every reason to support their expansion. So basically, there's an upgrade there. We just want people to know it. Some of the talk, public talk, this is all public talk. This isn't talk that SMF traders go by. This is your general public. Green Mountain Coffee has an SEC investigation related to revenue recognition practices. We'd already covered that one last night. The story on Apple this morning is that the shares are ticking higher by 2 points as HPQ event passed without any news related to yesterday's rumor that Apple's COO could leave for HPQ. And that's why Apple had that $16 or $20 drop yesterday, and buying off the bottom was a gift. That one there was the gift. Always. In volatility, when they slid those bids down there, U.S. equity futures, the FTSE 0.5, the DAC 0.6, the CAC 0.5, all minus, despite a stronger performance in Asia again. And here's where that was. So we know where the morning is starting out in the retail side of the different parts of the world and here in the USA. That Green Mountain Coffee, man, that's 11% down. So these are the kinds of things that are just out on the wires, the headlines everywhere, Bloomberg, CNBC, you name it. That's what the majority of the crowd is looking at U.S. equity futures. So basically, that's what the talk is.